all they got you working?
Well, that I'm working. Well, you know, the jack, we're usually to the strong side and we're playing to that boundary edge. That's it right now.
Who's competing with you at that spot, too?
Well, right now we have Silla, Neve, Champ, and we have a young guy named Tyshawn right now. All getting a lot of work in right now.
What do you think about your group as a whole, athletically?
Well, we have the outside linebackers and the edges in my group. I think we have a very good group going on right now. A lot of competition going on, and we're pushing each other every day.
You see the difference in this year and what y'all are capable of creating there from your position?
We have far more depth. I feel like we have two different coaches that help with the off the ball and the on the ball stuff, and really just center on our jobs.
On that depth, I mean, last year you're carrying a lot of the weight over there, and just didn't have a lot of guys behind you to work. But how cool is it now to have that competition? And I mean, you can even get a breather every now and then. Nick talked the other day about being on the sidelines more than last year. What's that like, just the depth and the competition level right now that you have?
Well, I feel like it's very different when you have depth and you have good depth. I feel like we have good depth right now, and I feel like it'll create a lot of competition, and we're pushing each other further. I feel like Silla and Neve, some older transfers that we brought in, they're helping push me, and we're each teaching each other things, and I think that'll help further our game.
What about
Coach Dancy, if you will? Like, what is he emphasizing to you guys, and what are your impressions of him so far?
Well, I feel like we're not aiming for perfection, but we are aiming for perfection. Every day we're trying to just tweak the small things and further on our games. I feel like with execution, putting ourselves together, each and every day that we'll be able to further each other.
what have you seen from the new transfers with Darian Gullett and Jalen Smith?
Oh, well, I love both of those guys. They've been real crisp on their fits. I haven't got the chance to completely just look at them, but they're flying around like linebackers should.
You've had such an interesting journey, highly touted coming out of high school, and you got a taste of Power 4, and then you went the JUCO route, and you kind of got your second wind here last year. What did that year do for you getting back in the game on this level and competing the way that you did?
Well, I feel like we still have a lot of the staff from last year that brought me in. I feel like this is definitely my best camp so far. This is the most competitive camp. I'm really excited about this team. I think we have a brotherhood. I think that brotherhood is gonna take us further than anything that we have going on right now, to be honest with you.
Why do you think this is the best camp you've had?
Well, they're coaching the hell out of us. That's the biggest thing. I feel like each and everyone is getting their asses coached up right now, and that's really all I can say for that.
As a competitor, that's really what you want, right? I mean, it's always the quest to get better. Where do you feel like you've made some gains through all this?
Each and every day I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm really learning from and bringing it from the meeting room to the practice field. And I think that's really going to be that extra step for me this year. Not only me, but us as a team.
Who are some of the guys you're working against on the offensive line that have stuck out to you or been too tough to get past?
I wouldn't say too tough to get past, but well, hold on. I feel like we brought in Blake. We already had Reese. Some of our interior guys like Boone, we brought back. I've seen different sets. I work against the guards and the tackles. Some guys, I don't want to downgrade anything, but everyone's getting some work, and it's coming from this end too. Yeah.
You talk about Coach Dancy, but you're also getting coached by Coach Hutzler, and I'm sure Coach Turner's had some input on you. What's the feedback they all give to you?
Well, I feel like it's just so much greatness. These guys have coached so much good players. I just try to soak the game up as much as I can each and every day when I walk in the building. I just love getting in the building, trying to further my game and my knowledge. I'm getting it from the best of the best, to be honest.
When you guys dial up pressure from other areas, whether it's safety or from the outside, are there any guys who are kind of sticking out? Maybe are surprising you with their pass rush ability? I
feel like we have a lot of guys that can blitz, and we're going to have some defensive backs that will surprise you this year that will send in some pressures, something to look for.
I know you don't want to dwell on last year, but how much did it sting just to have 10 sacks as a team last year and know that you've got to improve on that?
Well, we're using that as motivation for this season. We're scratching last year, and we're coming to work each and every day with our mindset that we want to be top in the country. Not only as an outside linebacker group, but as an edge group, as a linebacker group, defensive back group, and as a defense.
There's a lot of legacy in terms of defensive line at Mississippi State over the last couple of decades. Has any of that kind of been brought up, whether it's in coaching or mentoring or recruiting, anything like that?
Well, everyone knows when they step in the building that this is D-line U, so just having that on your shoulders and coming to work every day with a chip on your shoulder, I feel like that's helping carry the guys, and everyone's motivated, to be honest.
So if the race gets